Hi guys, just going to do a bit of a update on what's going on, what I've been working on the past week. I didn't do any painting last night, so with all the snow and stuff in Ireland shutting down, it was, so say Wednesday to Wednesday I was painting. I got a bit done. The Tuesday this week the weather cleared up a good bit, so I was able to go out for a game. And I played 2,000 points of Tau against Tyranids, and I done alright. Learned a couple of things, but I don't know if it's going to amount to anything considering the codex is out like next week. So last week I played 2,000 points of where's the old phone? Blood Angels into a Nidzilla list, and Blood Angels done really well, but I think I lost by like 2 command points with the Tau, so it wasn't too bad. And I didn't start out, oh excuse me, I didn't bring the Riptide with me. There was a lot of firewires. Brought a brigade detachment and spring command detachment, and I think it was the heavy support one, not a spearhead, maybe as a vanguard, I don't know, whatever the heavy support one was. So I had loads of command points, and I took the Pure Tide Engram Neuro chip, so I was re-rolling to get my bits and bobs back. So I just wanted to show you a quick update on Robbie G. So he's here, he's done. I'm going to give him back to one of the lads now in a few minutes. So I just said I'd get this bit sorted. Yeah, sorry about that there guys. So used the airbrush to do up the sword. I airbrushed, I use Imperial Blue for everything, and then it was Imperial Blue and Army Painter Ultramarine Blue mix for the highlight, and then just all the detailing. And then he's been matte varnish, so I took some of the shine down off the metal, but at least he's well protected, and that's a death card. So that's him guys. Okay guys, so now that I've shown you Gulliman, who was painted in that week period, there's pictures of him up on the Facebook if you're interested. Pile of gun drones. I have the drones that come with the Pathfinders, so I've a Riptide drone to paint up, 3 sniper drones. I'm not sure if that's the pulse accelerator or the repulsor field drone. I have an old metal shield drone. There's more of the sniper drones, marker drones, shield drones, all the drones. Guard Fireblade, I haven't decided on how I'm going to paint him up yet, so he's just primed. I am working on 10 crew carnivores at the minute. When the fiance was in bed, I just didn't want to use the compressor too much and push me luck, so because the bedroom's just above the sitting room, the damn phone, that's the group chat we're talking about, Roboute, Gulliman. These guys are all base coat with necrotic flesh, washed Agrax Earthshade, and then I just highlighted it up with a dry brush necrotic flesh again. So I have the 10 crew I'm working on. This is my 3rd broadside suit. This is the guy with no feet, so like I'm happy enough to, because the flying stand thing works, so I can just use that. Just sticking base coats down, so he's getting somewhere. I started some work on Menot stuff, so there's 2 units of Flame Guard cleansers plus the UA, so it's just airbrushing base coats onto them. So he's kind of like a bony colour, and his skirt thing is kind of a tan, so there's more work to be done on them, but I was just wrecked yesterday after work. I have a Jack over here, he's just base coated, so it's another marker drone. Yeah, so when I started out I painted me drones with the dark purple as the main colour, and say lilac, maybe, what's it, blue purple, I think actually, could be blue purple as the alternate colour. Look what happened when I got to these drones. They're all grey, so I'm going to have to repaint all that just so they all match. I did get to painting my Groot Hounds. So I have one unit of them, it's 4 guys. Cool little models. I used the airbrush to do his mohawks, just something different. I'm trying to get good lighting. It's hard to get good lighting because everything's like kind of purpley. Okay, it doesn't show you the gradient there, but it kind of goes from that light purple down to a darker purple. So I have 4 of them painted up. They're nice. I think they're like 60 points or something, so that they're not that expensive as a cheap option to just run up and engage something. I painted my Firesight Marksman to go with sniper drones. Pretty cool guy. Then on the Eldar front, I was just caught on something. I couldn't figure out what it was, but I'm after knocking something over. Okay, so I have had to do the head for this guy. So that was, oh no, I had to paint this guy fully because he was in the bits box and I forgot about him. It's like a bits box with all the bits of like circle and stuff that have to be built for the commission, and I painted this guy's head. So that wasn't too much. I painted another unit of Dire Avengers, so they're now done as well. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there's 12 Dire Avengers there, so 2 6-man squads. And then I painted up some Shining Spears as well, so just different kind of heraldry on each one. They all have the bone ultway helmets, and then there's obviously the Exarch, that's what it is. And then that was what I done commission wise. I don't think I done anything else. I painted 2 10-man squads of Fire Warriors. When I'm painting them up, I have like this thing I do where I'll colour code them. So these guys have the blue shoulder pads, and then I just get black paint on the dry brush and dab it everywhere like they're really battle damaged, and then obviously airbrush up for the rest of it. So you can see these guys are green. I have to do the basing and all on them, and then I'm just gonna have to. I was in the middle of cleaning, and I just said, when I was waiting on the floor to dry elsewhere, I would show you what else I got done. So, seeing as the cow codex, the Tau codex is coming out. I had this guy. He is a commander with double plasma, missile pod, and shield generator. It's obviously just a drone and just a normal shield generator there. So I got him painted up last week. This is my case of stuff at the minute. So I've painted Pathfinders. These are my Crisis bodyguards. They're painted. Didn't do them this week though. I have my Piranha. He's painted. I've only one. Could do an extra couple. Right, so in here, didn't paint anything different in here. Just some breachers, Vespid, and stealth suits. They were all painted previously. That's when you get to here, things start getting interesting. I don't even think it was these guys I done. No, it wasn't these guys because they're orange. I painted my normal 2 broadsides. So this is it with the blue done. This guy's my favourite one because like he's posed pretty cool, you know. So it's kind of hard to keep them in one piece. It's just metal on plastic. And this was my broadside the other day for the game against the Nids because he got faced with a Hive Tyrant and just fell over. But other than just needing a quick repair on that, this guy is done as well. His big rail cannons. So that's that one. I think the bottom of this case just has Vespid and the Fusion Commander that I broke trying to put him back in the case. So that's that. So there's 2 broadsides, a commander. There's definitely more than that done. It's in this tray. Fire Warrior, breachers, material. Some other Fire Warriors that are already painted. I'll just take this out. That's weird. Oh, I know why. Okay, this makes more sense now. I base coated this, I was going to say this long strike, this hammerhead. I started base coating this one before the airbrush ran out of fuel. I reapplied the base coat to this one because I base coated it in the wrong colour. This is the Co-Star Commander. He's nice and grey, so he's not pretty cool at the minute. But what I did do on top of all of that was another unit of crisis suits. So who doesn't need crisis suits? I have a 3-man unit, and my chair just deflated. So here you go. Shield generator, missile pod, burst cannon, shield generator, missile pod, maybe one burst cannon depending on what points I want to pay for, missile pod, double fusion, and a shield generator. Now I picked these guys up second hand, so I painted them just as they are. I didn't bother breaking them down and magnetising weapons and whatever. So I have 3 units of crisis suits painted up now. I have Co-Star Commander, I have the Fusion Commander, I have this Commander, I have the XV-81 and the XV-84 Commanders, and then I have Anva. Actually, there's no point in me telling you all. What I'll do is, right, so in here I have my Riptide painted, which you have all seen before, and my Devilfish. So I have a second Devilfish to paint up. I have all the drones to paint up. All these Pathfinders have to be done, and their drones. My Kroot need to be finished. Third broadside, hammerhead, long strike, Co-Star Commander. I'm not going to bother with the fortifications because for the first couple of games I am probably not going to bother using them. I have 3 units of Vespid. I'm going to try and get 1 done just for the release of the codex, because the guy I'm doing stuff for has connections, I'll just say. So the minute, like, he'll have it on pre-order for me. It's as soon as the pre-order goes up, I'll be down for one. But as soon as he gets it into the shop, he'll send it straight out to me. So as soon as I get that, I can do a bat rep and a review of the codex. So far it's looking pretty decent. Probably going to run my Tau as the Borkan Sept, and I think I'll leave it there, guys. I'm going to get back to painting, try and get the Kroot finished and see where I go from there. I have like all these drones to do. It's going to be an absolute killer because I have 2 of these, whatever else normal drones I have, and then all the dudes. I have 2 of the old metal Pathfinders built with rail cannons. I know there's one guy sprayed purple with his ion rifle. So I have 3 rail cannons, or 3 rail rifles, sorry, and it's covering the microphone. Killer blow. Well, I have 2 rail rifles on my Pathfinders, and I have 4 ion cannons. So I'll be using them as like my Devastator squads from now on, the Tau equivalent. But I'm gonna go, and hopefully by next week I'll have a bit more done and I can show you an overview of the army. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.